up, you guys? This your girl Alexis. I'm back again with another video. Y'all, we're gonna be talking about how I survived the storm and update on what I'm doing. Cause I got a lot to tell y'all. Now, last week, Texas had the big storm of, snow. But they never have snow. All the years that I have lived in Texas, it ain't never got that bad, especially where I live at. I know Houston get bad, with flooding and stuff like that. But where I lived at in Texas, it was not bad. So, like, I went to the store before the storm came in, and I believe I went to the store Friday. I went to the store, got me some stuff, got some water and everything, but I got stuff to cook. I had got some stuff to cook, okay? And usually I know if a storm is really bad, whatever, which I really didn't know a storm was coming, really. I just know it had a lot of people in the stores, and I knew my daughter didn't have school, and so I always try to go to the store Friday before the weekend because I don't like shopping on Saturday, and I'll go back to the store Sunday morning. But I was seeing people in the store, they was talking about, get what you need because it's gonna be bad, this and this and this. And I'm just like, okay, well, let me just go get some water. And I basically, when February hit, I was supposed to do a high protein and low carb thing. So me, I'm getting more stuff for like protein and less carbs, so I'm not having a lot of sweetness and stuff like that, or stuff that have high carbs in it. And I got some snacks for my daughter, but I was all right, cool. Got at the store. I paid 99 point something dollars in the store. So that was like most $100 that I spent in the store. And I was all right, cool. So I get through Friday. I had to go to work Friday night. Then I go to work Saturday. Then Sunday I was getting up early. I got outside to go run my car at like 4 something, right? 4 p.m. I go run my car, make sure it's it's heated for me, it's not, I like to get my fume in my car running real good because I do not like to move my car when it's on C. I do not. So I'm doing that. So I got out like at 4:30 probably. Then I come back because I said, let me get out before 5:35, because usually I go to work at like 5:35, leave out my house to get to work, because my job is probably like, on a good day, it's only 8 minutes away. And so I was all right, cool. My sister had called me. She was like, girl, you need to go to work, or be careful when you're going, because it's starting to snow and it's coming down hard. I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm ready, I'm about to go. So soon I come back outside, I'm telling my whole apartment complex was just white. Only thing I could just see just snow falling. And I was like, oh Lord, and I'm thinking like, should I go or should I not go? In the middle of the road, I was like, should I go or should I not go? I said, you know what, I got to go to work. I gotta go to work. So I'm driving like under 20. Like I'm driving like probably under 15 anyway. I'm driving like 5 miles, right? Get to work. Then they cut off the road that I need to get to work. So I was all right, let me take, I was trying to avoid taking hills, a lot of hills, because where I live at is a lot of hills. And for me to get to work, it's flat roads. So I'm going through neighborhoods that got hills. I'm like, oh my God, I do not want to do this. I'm just like, oh, Lord Jesus. So but he giving me peace while I'm just like, oh, Lord help me. Because this is my first time driving in snow. Like I drove in hell, I drove in bad rain. I did a lot. I drove in high winds. I did all that. Never driven in snow. Never driven in snow. So your girl Lexi, so I'm like, I stopped this lady with the dog, right? I said, if I go up, which street gonna take me to, where I need to go? It was like Congress or something like that. I was like, where do I need to go? And she was like, oh yeah, you take this way. I said, I'm trying to avoid a lot of hills, and I know this neighborhood got a lot of hills, whatever. She said, you keep straight, go turn right at the stop sign, you should get there. So you keep straight. And where she wanted me to go, I was like, oh no, baby, it had like a bridge, a little bridge, and it looked like an old timer bridge. I was like, nah, I'm not going that way. So I turned left. I had turned left. Then I seen another lady and her daughter out there. So I was like, hey, if I keep going and I turn, do I get to Congress? And she was like, yeah. But just be safe out there. I said, thank you, I will be. So I finally seen Congress, where the street that I need to go to get to work. So I get on Congress, I'm going, and I was like, all right, I'm driving slow. I'm driving slow. And I was like, all right, good. But everybody behind me or like around me driving fast. I was like, well, hey, kudos to y'all. Y'all want to drive fast? That's on y'all. Just don't hit my car. So I get to work. I was like, thank you, Jesus. I got to work. It was the first time ever driving in snow. So I was all right, cool. So not knowing that it was going to be bad at night. Because now, as y'all know, I have to do a 12-hour shift, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna get my 12-hour shift done. I know my manager probably be late in the morning and he probably not come. You know, that's what I already told my mom that because she watches my daughter. And I was like, all right, he might not come. So when I go back outside, I'm telling my it was snowing bad. Like it was just like everything was just white. Everything like probably was like an inch of snow around my job. So I was like, oh my God. So I was supposed to get out 6 a.m. Monday morning, right? I stayed at work. I had power on. I know a lot of people around me didn't have a lot of power. They didn't have water. And I had that at work, thank God. And my phone service was working at work. And I was pretty good with that. But I knew I had to get home because my daughter. I have a 4-year-old daughter. And I know she's going to miss me. She's like, Mommy, you know, because every morning she always tell me, I was waiting for you. You take so long. And she, I kid you not, she tell me that every morning. Every time I come from work. And I only work 3 days out the week. But it's longer hours. And so I said, I know how to get home to my daughter. I'm talking about like even the exit, because I parked in the garage. So I didn't have snow on my car. So I parked in the garage, y'all. So I was like, oh my God, all the exit that I needed to take to get out the garage, it was covered with snow, and it was like probably an inch of snow. So I was like, you know what, I hope they have a shovel. You know, I asked my manager, do you have a shovel? So I could just shovel some of this snow out the way so I could you know, get out, whatever. And he was like, and I stayed till 4 p.m. So I did 22 hours at work. And I was like, oh Lord, I'm tired. And I'm talking about, I was drinking stuff that I don't drink. I was drinking Monster. I think I had like 3 Monster, but it was like the healthy Monsters, like, you know, the low carbs or whatever, and less sugar, whatever, stuff like that. I was drinking Monster, stuff that I don't even drink. And I'm at the vending machine. I'm telling y'all, I'm at the vending machine just swiping my card, and my card people called me, like text me. It was like, they'll text or they'll call me. It was like, Miss Lewis, is you using your card? I was like, because they had blocked my card. And I was like, yeah, this is me. Because I ran out of stuff that I was, you know, because I only had high protein, low carb. So it was like eggs and like a spinach wrap and some picante sauce. So I didn't really have much. And then water, so I didn't have much. I didn't take much, and I already ate my peppermints like the night before, so I was like, I didn't have much to eat. So I was like, oh my God. So I'm at the vending machine just swiping. So when I get, so that my manager came in 4, right, y'all? So I warmed my car up and everything. He had made a track, like with his car, he made some tracks so I can get out. So I got out, I'm driving up Congress, I'm just like, oh my God, I'm telling you, I could just, because my car sit low, you know, and I'm just like, I could just feel the snow underneath my car just dragging some of the snow. So I was all right. So I get there. So it's the time for me to get to the hills. I was like, oh my God. And I was trying to avoid the hills, right? I was trying to avoid the hills. So I get to the hills, and I ain't want to go down a hill and then trying to go up, because I really don't know a lot about my car. You know, I started learning, like each day I probably learn something new about my car, because I don't have time to be sitting down reading a manual book. Like I know the basic, and then it's like, cool, I'm ready to go. So I was all right, cool. I'll get to a hill, and I knew before I got to that hill, I didn't want to roll through like this slush, like this black slush. And I was like, I knew this gonna stay underneath my car. So I rolled through it, and I was like, that's the only way I had to go. So I was like, oh, I rolled through it. And I was going to the hill, I'm like sliding like this. Like I'm like this. And I was like, all right, so let me reverse. When I'm doing reverse, it didn't do bad. So I reversed back, right? And as I was reversing, I was trying to go forward, and it still was doing this. So I was like, okay, let me just reverse it all the way back, get on a flat incline, and and so the ice came from underneath my car. So I took a left and went up, and then finally my car finally got up the hill. So I kept going slow, trying to avoid all the little slush in the road, whatever. And I get to the stop light, well, it's the red light, and it had a car that's right in the middle, and he was going like this. He was driving, he was trying to go, he was driving, and so some like people helped him, moved his car, whatever, and it like stayed wait till I get through the green light. But I already knew. I said, I looked at his car, I said he was parked, he was in the middle, so I'm gonna go left. I'm gonna go left. So I did. So they was like, oh, well, she good. I went left. So I'm get past the bridge to my house. I get to past the bridge, and I finally get on the street. Oh my God! When I say it had so many people out there, so I'm driving, and I'm like, okay, I can't park there. I can't do this. So let me go all the way down, and maybe if I park somewhere, I could just go ahead and leave my car there and walk home. Nah, so I get to the street, one street that had a lot of black slush. I was like, oh no, I'm not going through all this. So I had reversed back, went back on the main street that was my house, where my apartment at, right? So I get there and I park on the street. I said, no, actually, no, I didn't park first. I actually went to trying to get up the hill, and my car was like, my car wasn't having it, so it was sliding. I was like, nah, you know what, I'm not even gonna try to do it. I'm not even gonna risk it. So I'm just gonna park. I reversed back, parked on the street. So I get to my house. I'm talking about, I was walking pretty slow. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna slip. I know it's probably slippery out here, and I'm not gonna slip, so I'm gonna go, right? So I get to my house, got in. My daughter came up to me, mommy. So I was like, okay. So I was just like, all right, cool. I got home, but guess what? I didn't have no lights on. It was pretty cold up in there, and I was like, all right, cool. My mom wanted me to go out to charge her phone because her phone like probably at like 30%, and I was like, okay, she's gonna need her phone, whatever. So I go back out. Now I took off my work shoes, y'all. This the killer. I took off my work shoes and I put on some Air Forces, my black and purple Air Forces, right? I put these shoes in a long time, so it's not worn down. So I'm thinking, okay, if I put these on, go back out, I'm gonna be good. Kid you not, I walk down and I'm trying to avoid one ice patch, right? And cause every time it's a frozen ice with like a glaze, like wax on it, like it's like the slippery part, right? So I get down there, right, and I'm trying to avoid one patch, and I end up slipping. I fell on my whole left slide, and I was sliding, and I'm talking about the phone went one way, the chargers went the other way, the keys went the other way, and I was just like, I know darn well I did not just fall. I did not just fall. And I'm trying to hurry to get up, and I'm sliding, trying to get up, and I know people see me fall. I know people see me fail. So I was like, get to my car. And I'm sliding in the road, and I'm slipping and sliding in the road, and I'm just walking slow. So I was like, all right, get in the car, charge the phone. I said, but it's about to get dark. It's about to get dark because, you know, like I said, I left work at 4 p.m. and it get dark like at 5 or 6. So I'll get in the car, charge my phone, and I was telling my brother, I was like, man, I really don't want to leave my car on the street because, you know, I don't have no lights, and I don't want people running my car, running to my car. He said, well, Lexi, ask somebody just to get your car up there. And he was asking, do you have like gears? Like, I was like, he was like, the 1 and the 2, like, you know, you change gears in your car. I was like, no, I don't have that in this car. And so I didn't have that, and I was telling him all the stuff that I have, and I was like, yeah. I said, I got L, but I don't know what L is. I did not know what L is, so I know what park, neutral, I know what drive, I know reverse, and I know S because I got a sport edition, right? So I was like, I know what that is. So I didn't know what L, so now I gotta get out my manual because I don't know what it is. And I said, well, it said hilliest places and give you more power to your engine, right? So I was like, he said, yeah, that's the one, it'll get you up the hill, it'll get you up the I said, I'm too frightened to do it. So I was like, nah, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, right? So I was like, nah, I'm good. He said, Lexi, well, you gonna leave your car down there, really, bro? Cause like, me and my brother talked to us like I'm his like homeboy. He's like, bro, you really gonna leave your car down? I was like, man. And I said, well, I see the police. And he said, well, ask the police to bring it up there. I was like, man. But the police said the police is on doing something else, whatever. So I get out the car, right? I'm still don't feel right. It's not sitting right in my heart that my car is on the street. So I get up. So I'm trying to walk up the hill as slow as possible so I won't fall again, right? So this guy said, ma'am, do you need help getting up the hill? I felt felt like an old lady. He had his arm around me, I had my arm around him, and he was helping me up the hill. He said, yeah, it's pretty slippery, you know, I would not want you to fall. I said, I already fell. I already fell, right? So I was like, okay. So he get me up the hill, and I felt like an old lady. I really did. I was like, God damn, I'm only 25, and I feel like an old lady. So he got me up to here. I said, sir, do you know how to use like a front wheel drive? And do you know how to do is to get up the hill with the snow and everything? He was like, nah, me and my wife kept our car at the bottom because they had like an Infiniti and they kept theirs at the bottom. They said we weren't even gonna try. And I was like, I feel you on that. I feel you on that. I said, no worry about it. And then I seen these two guys in the truck. I was like, well, let me, you know, because my brother was like, you know, closed mouth don't get fed. You know, so I ended up asking these two guys. I was like, can you? And he was like, well, I could try. I said, if you don't feel comfortable doing, just leave it down there. I'm just gonna have to live with, you know, my car parked down at the street. And he was like, yeah. He said, you could come on with me. I said, I already fell. He said, well, I was walked on to like the snow part, like the actually fresh snow. I was like, cause that wouldn't making me slip and fall. That didn't make me slip and fall. So when I did that, I was all right, cool. I said, nah, you could just go, cause you know, you could just go. And so he did get my car up, and he wanted to park closer to where my apartment was at, so I wouldn't have to walk across the street, because that's in the middle of our entrance way and the exit. They had a lot of like that hard ice, and that it was slippery. It had that, so he wanted to park my car, and but he couldn't do it because the more the friction was in the my front wheel drive, so he couldn't do it. So he parked by the fence. I said, that's fine with me, as long as it's off the street, I'm fine. I appreciate you, thank you so much. And it was telling me, yeah, the L should get you in some places, but if you don't have a four-wheel drive, whatever, it's pretty hard to, you know, get up there, whatever. I said, it's all good, cool. So the next day, y'all, so I'm right. I took off the Nikes, the Air Forces, right? Put on my Nike shoes, my old basketball shoes. Put it on. Don't wear those a lot, so I know, you know, it's not worn down. Put that on, right? I said, I'm not gonna fall today. I'm trying not to fall. So I get outside, didn't fail or nothing, didn't slip or nothing, right? And I was trying to avoid, I gotta get across the street to get to my car. And like I told y'all, the ice is in the middle of the road. So I'm trying to walk slow, walking slow. Girl, kid you not, I fell on my back. I'm talking about, I'm talking about legs in the air. I fell on my back, messed up my left shoulders. And I'm telling you, kid you not, I started sliding down the hill. I'm telling you, if I'm lying, I'm dying. I started sliding down the hill. And I said, I'll be damned if I get up again and fall again. So what I did was I crawled to the white snow. I crawled to the snow that wasn't gonna make me fall. So I was crawling. I know those people probably like, this lady is hilarious. I was crawling, got to my car. And I'm telling you, my left shoulder was hurting bad. It was hurting. I'm talking about hurting bad. And bad enough, Monday, my legs was ready hurting me because I fell on my leg and I got a big bruise on my leg. Now it's my back and my left shoulders hurting me. And I was like, oh Lord, So Wednesday, I gotta go back out, charge the phones again. But not me. I don't really remember my phone, but my mama need her phone. I said, I'm not slipping again. I put back on my work shoes. I put back on my work shoes, y'all. I put back on my work shoes. And I didn't slip or fall. I said, I'd be damned the day if I fall again. I already fell twice. I already, two in. The third time, I'm gonna strike out. I'm telling you, I'm done. I am done. So I didn't fail again. Got through the whole week, y'all. It wasn't so bad. It was bad because, in a way, yeah, we had to clean up water because somebody pipes bust in their apartment. I'm used to having lights off because of how I grew up, and which wasn't my mom getting them cut off. It was the person we were staying with got it cut off, and I'm used to it. Even when it was hot, I'm used to lights off. But I don't sleep with lights on anyway. Like, if I stayed by myself, my house would be pitch black. Because I don't like lights on. I can't sleep with lights on. And I sleep in the cold. Now, I know I have to keep my daughter warm. I know we have to keep blankets on because, you know, to keep warm, because I do have a daughter, and it was hard for her because she kept asking me, Mama, why the TV ain't working? Why the TV ain't working? I said, God, the lights off. I said, God, the lights off. And she was like, Mommy, you know, you don't like, she asked, she was like, you don't look like you worrying about it. I was like, no, because I'm used to this stuff. I'm used to it. Now, when I got my own adult life, yeah, none of my lights haven't get cut off and nothing like that, you know, but I was used to it. And my mom basically like, that's the hand I fan with, y'all. I was sleeping, I was Gucci. I'm telling my, I slept after that 22-hour shift. I slept. My mama said she heard me all in the room. She said I sound like a whole cow. But I was gone. Less about would have woke me up. I would have been mad. So, and then, yeah, we had to use what we had, you know, and stuff like that. We had a peanut butter wrap and stuff like that because I couldn't cook nothing because it's all electric. Now, in New Orleans, I'm used to gas. So, you can still cook something, at least eat something, a hot meal. But we got through it, you know, and it didn't have nothing in the stores or nothing. And it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. But we got through it. I'm happy God got us through. I am sorry for all the family that didn't have lights or water, who's not used to that situation, people who lost their family. I am sorry about that. And then I want to tell you my update. Yes, I am starting a new challenge. I'm doing a jump rope challenge for 2 weeks. The first week's supposed to be 500 jump rope, and the second week is supposed to be 1,000. And then I'm back in the gym, you know. And then this threw me off because the stuff I was eating, I was not supposed to be eating. And it threw me off because I had to eat. I couldn't be picking and choosing because they ain't had nothing in the stores. So it finally got some stuff in the store that I do eat and stuff. Because I'm really trying to do a high protein and low carb thing. I really want to go into it, you know, get into it really so I can see the results from it and stuff. But, you know, I just thank God I'm still living. I'm still here. It was a great experience because now I know Texas is not built for snow. Then I learned more about my car and stuff, so it was just a lot, you know, that I have learned about whatever. But I just pray for y'all. I hope y'all stay safe, be blessed. This is your girl Lexi. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my channel because I am bringing y'all some more videos. I do got some videos. I got pictures. I got a lot of stuff in store for this channel. Just give me a chance. I'm gonna get it out. I really want to do this video so I can tell y'all to open up doors that y'all need to know in my personal life that I really don't talk about, but it could help one of y'all in y'all life. But just give me some chance because I'm trying to recover from this snowstorm, and I'm trying to recover back to going back to working out and doing what I'm doing and stuff. But your girl is still in it to win it. Y'all please share a favorite video that you like that I have done. Y'all comment what y'all want to see from me. I'm still in it to win it, y'all. Peace.